Alright, hey guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. I hope you guys are enjoying a nice little downtime for Dokkan right now. Hopefully you guys are, playing Expedition 33, Call of Duty, working out, anything, right? The little breaks from the game are good, okay. Now, I think we actually are still, I know this is gonna sound crazy, I think we're still several days away from the official Dokkanfest teaser, right? Now, these days it could always get leaked. There is a leaker in the community, who is able to leak upcoming Dokkanfests if it's a new stage added to the Dokkan event. So, for example, if the next Dokkanfest, which I believe will come out on May 30th, and we'll get the official in-game stuff, the official in-game teaser and the Twitter details animations on the 28th is what I'm thinking, with the release on the 30th. If it's a character with a new stage of a Dokkan event that previously exists, let's just use like Hirudegarn or Majin Vegeta as an example, then it could be leaked, right? But I think like the actual information from Dokkan themselves will be on the 28th, and I think that's the next info we're gonna get, right? The reason the dead period is so long, they do a data download every week. It's just, it's what they do. It's very, very uncommon for there to be a week without a data download. We did actually have one, but I believe it's because Golden Week is, actually, holidays in Japan, right? And I think that, they put, the 2 weeks worth of content in, and then there's a week without a data download type stuff. Okay, so last week, we got Tech Hefla was, what, the 19th or something like that? That's the thing, is we got, yeah, here's Tech Hefla right here, okay. What day were they? They were the 20th. So what happened is we got content at the start of the week, the 19th and 20th, and then the following week, it's at the end of the week. So it just leads to there being a huge window. Even though, we are getting content each week, there's just, a huge window where there's nothing. And then probably what's going to happen this week is there's going to be a quick turnaround to the next EZA, right? So that's probably how that is going to go. So what I wanted to do here was just go over, I think, some options, some possibilities that I think could be realistic. Now, it's so funny, right? A lot of times these days, I'll do tweets like these. It's literally just to set up the YouTube video that I'm planning on doing, right? And so many people, dude, the quotes are hilarious. Well, hold on. It's just, yeah, listen. Do I think that they're going to do a Dragon Ball Saga Dokkanfest? Probably not, but I would be down for this Tien, right? Where I think that this should be the last Dokkanfest before the Global Dokkan celebration, which they're now saying is the second anniversary celebration. So I think it's going to be insane. So because of that, I think they could do, we could get Dokkanfest Bulma in this time slot, and it's fine. It's the absolute lowest hype we could go. Dokkan could do that, and it would be perfect. By the way, Bulma, who I don't have pulled up, actually, I guess, yeah, Bulma is a good example. Bulma's a character that definitely needs a Dokkan event. She's not exactly going to be super hyped, but I think it would be good. It's good for the game. And I think that there's a chance that the Global Dokkan celebration, it starts either the 30th or the 7th or something like that. We might not see a Yellow Coin LR in June, because typically Dokkan doesn't have, a Yellow Coin LR leading into, a 4 LR, Summonable LR celebration, right? So something like Dokkanfest Bulma, and then they move the August Peppy Gal stuff up to June, would make a ton of sense to me. So, actually, yeah, Bulma would make a ton of sense. Now, if we take a look at, I guess Bulma's the first one we'll look at here, but, so pretty much all the cards in game are Bulma from OG Dragon Ball. When, what is Bulma, 16? I think Bulma's 16 when the series first starts, right? I think that they should do a Dokkanfest for this Bulma right here. This is adult Bulma. This is Bulma from the Namek saga. To me, they could do an awesome Dokkanfest of Bulma where, she's piloting, a mech. It's a filler episode, and she's piloting a mech, getting a Dragon Ball on Namek and stuff like that. They can use that for a Dokkanfest, I think, pretty easily. This is the only card in-game that's just called Bulma. That's it. So, I mean, I think that would be a great Dokkanfest right now. And then potentially going into, Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku in 30 days from now, right? Like LR, Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku or something like that. Now is the time where we could drop like Bulma Dokkanfest, 22nd World Tournament Tien Dokkanfest, stuff like that. But, I saw, yeah, here we go. We do not, oh, well, okay, he said tournament participants unit, but it's tournament power. I saw one, I guess it was a reply. But here's the thing. Dokkan has been obsessed with the Tournament of Power. I would rather we not get a Tournament of Power character right here. But guess what? Dokkan doesn't care. I would be stupid to not have a Tournament of Power option up here. Because every release has been like tournament participants. And they cannot help themselves with Tournament of Power, dude. Like, Legends is in, like, Tournament of Power Part 1 for their anniversary. But Legends has not spammed Tournament of Power for the last year like Dokkan. Dude, Dokkan, I mean, we're now at 15 months in a row of non-stop Tournament of Power, dude. Ever since the 6th anniversary LR EZA, like, oh my god, man. Tournament of Power dominated the game. I mean, it makes sense. There's still, I got bad news. There is so fucking much that they could take from the Tournament of Power. You have no idea how much that they could decide to just take from the Tournament of Power still. So, let's go through a lot of these characters again. I guess we started with Bulma here. Okay. Oh, and here's the EZH arc. Elon Musk, I mean, I just gotta call you a bastard, dude. Can we do better? Like, hello, I'm just trying to find the chart. I had to go, like, ask someone who, oh, okay, now it works. Dude, oh my god, because I love to get credit and stuff like that, but, like, Jesus, dude. Can we get the site to work? DMs were broken for days? Like, come on, bruh. How am I supposed to DM all my e-girls if DMs are down? Can't stand Elon Musk. All right, anyway. So we got the chart right here, right? So, I mean, it's not always, but there's a good chance looking at this that we could figure out, what the next Dokkanfest is. We do have, look at this. Android Saga / Cell Saga. To me, I think easily could happen. We do have some Saiyan Saga stuff. We do have some Namek stuff, right? There's a reason people do the ROF plus, Namek idea. I mean, there's quite a few options. I mean, they could just EZA this guy during that type of celebration. Obviously, those two could, you could get Bardock and Metal Cooler and Final Form Cooler. Like, it would be a sick celebration. So we have quite a bit. The only character I would think, I guess, okay. So the first carnival that EZAs, I imagine it's going to be a big deal. They probably will specifically make sure that the first Carnival LR to EZA is this Super Saiyan Goku. I would bet. Like, I would bet he is going to be the first Carnival LR to EZA. So, like, Metal Cooler and, this Super Saiyan... Still ridiculous that they go Super Saiyan Goku into Super Saiyan Goku, but... for the first 3 Carnival LRs, 2 were Super Saiyan Goku. What were they thinking, man? Oh my god. Craziness. But, yeah, I mean, we could see some of the options. We do have some GT stuff. So we'll see. Maybe I don't have Bojack pulled up. Maybe Bojack. Actually, let's just pull up Bojack as well. I think so yeah, Bojack does have a U. I mean, if we get a very good Bojack, I mean, this guy could be like a fringe 6th option on the team. I was a little unimpressed by his tanking, but so what I think for Bojack specifically would be standalone full power Bojack, right? So, like, all we have for just standalone full power Bojack is these two. This guy transforms, but you guys understand what I'm saying, right? So, we could get a standalone full power Bojack. And then, I mean, we could easily get, like an EZA for the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I think people do really like this Gohan, so hopefully it'll be a good EZA. I think a lot of the community, like their frustrations and happiness and stuff like that, a lot of it can dance around how good EZA characters are. I have seen infinitely less complaining since Tech Kefla got one of the strongest EZAs ever. After that happened, the volume of complaints I saw was cut in half or more. Right, so it's like if Dokkan hits EZAs, that generally leads to much higher happiness for the community, so that's good. Okay, so God Goku, again, I had pulled up, I guess, let me just, so we do have that God Goku in game, sort of. It's this guy's SSR, right? And remember, he does have, like, his own animation. I mean, I do think that this would be a fun character. Like, legit, this would be a fun Dokkanfest, I think. I mean, maybe it would be like, holy Christ, another, tournament of power. But, I mean, bro, like, I mean, be honest right now. Do you guys think that it's impossible we get another fucking tournament of power character? Like, no way, man. So this is just like a banner unit awakening. But, I mean, look at the categories and stuff like that. I mean, he could strengthen some teams. Remember, Legends and Dokkan work a little bit differently. Like, for Legends, it's good to spread out, like, the types of characters so that different teams, different tags are viable. And then in PvP, you're not like, oh, good, Daima. Oh, we're fighting Daima. Oh, we're fighting Daima. All right, I'm turning the game off, right? Where in Dokkan, like, we kind of do like them to power, like, the same grouping up to make them very good at that point. Like, a good God Goku would certainly push some of these teams potentially over the top. Especially if he might be, like, a stacker or, like, a strong defensive slot 1. I mean, strong defensive slot 1, they don't hand out very easily, so probably not. But, I do think that this is, like, a legitimate thing we could see, for sure. Okay, so we got him. Next, Bojack we looked at. Tien. So, I mean, I just wanted to pull up Tien. This specifically is the one that's my pick. Remember, this guy beats Goku. He wins. Now, I mean, maybe there's a little luck involved, but guess what? Luck is a skill, right? Like, luck's a skill. That's why people say, oh, you're so terrible at Dokkan. Well, I mean, the game's all RNG. Luck is a skill. I am definitely bad with luck, so maybe I am. But this guy, I think, would be a cool Dokkanfest. I would love the idea of all the World Tournament winners to get a Dokkanfest exclusive. So, 23rd World Tournament Goku got his. Beautiful. Let's get Tien one, and let's get Jackie Chun one, right? Remember that? I think it was a V-Jump poll, I think. But they voted Goku versus Jackie Chun the best fight in Dragon Ball, right? So, there's that. Tien would be cool. All right, next we have Trunks. Now, specifically, the pick I was going to use was this Trunks. This guy was a pretty, he was like fun. It was an exciting LR way back in the day. I remember this guy came out when I was first watching Hunter x Hunter. It was in May of 2018 or June of 2018. Oh, god damn it. Now I got to double check. But I remember it was the first time I'd ever watched Hunter x Hunter. How can I get the Trunks quick? Here we go. Future. Future. And then Trunks should be right here. Let's see. So like maybe like June 5th. June 5th. May 30th is what it was. Okay. Yeah, May 30th. He came out with Dokkanfest Future Gohan is what it was. But I mean, this guy, save the future Trunks. I think that this guy would be a pretty sick Dokkanfest. And I mean, if we look at the chart, I mean, we got these guys coming up. By the way, future Gohan and Trunks, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I would be so fucking pumped. Right now, like, well, one of the better Legends releases recently was future Gohan and Trunks tag character. Oh my god, they give it the same unit in Dokkan would be so fire. I love, dude, the future Gohan and Trunks, like, so, future Gohan to me, I mean, if you hate him, it just shows, like, future Gohan is fucking sick, okay? Like, you see that animation with Trunks, I gotta do it alone, like, bro, it hits me, man. Okay, the Kakarot stuff, like, come on, dude. I would love a future Gohan and Trunks tag character. That would be a sick one. So, there's that. Trunks, I think, is potentially a possibility. I have just GT Goku pulled up. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like a Super Saiyan GT Goku, a GT Goku, Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku. I mean, I guess Super Saiyan 3 does, kind of dominate the game right now. But something like that, I think, could be good. I think we probably are going to see a lot of GT stuff because GT is an easy way that they could pair with the Daima characters. And, we already have LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and EJL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? We potentially get this guy easied. We get Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Maybe we get, like, a new Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta or something like that. So, don't be shocked if there's a lot of GT stuff potentially coming. Garlic Jr. So, remember, this is Garlic Jr. not from the movie. He's not a movie boss. This is the filler arc Garlic Jr. I mean, it would suck another domain character, but I mean, like this guy with his dead zone. I mean, yeah, that's like it should be a domain. It's just gonna suck for another fucking domain. And Goma's probably gonna be a domain character too. Oh my god, dude, come on. Yeah, I mean, Garlic Jr. from the movie. Remember, guys, I created the movie boss theory or something where it's like we check. Okay, like when was the last time we got like a legit movie boss's character? Once you hit 3 months, you can now mentally like make a note that we're about to get a major movie boss's release. It is like fucking clockwork. Okay, couple of months have gone by, nothing. Movie boss character is gonna drop. I remember bringing that up, and then it was like 2 weeks later, like the physical Dokkanfest Turles was revealed. Turles, the upcoming time slot, Turles was 2 years ago in the upcoming time slot, by the way. But yeah, we did recently get the EZA Janemba. I mean, besides that, we did get, some Janemba Super EZA. Oh, yeah, chat. It could be a movie boss's character. Oh, yeah, dude. Bojack, Garlic Jr., maybe Android 13 or something like that. Yeah, I could see it. I don't know if I want Android 13. I know my beloved angel, my protege, Iron Cane, big Android guy for some reason. Androids is not, well, I guess Androids could be bubbling because it does have all the cells, actually. Yeah. The cells are good. I mean, so if we get Android 13, who is a big bad boss's android, yeah, actually, that wouldn't be bad. Because, yeah, the cells are good, actually. Hold on, Iron Cane. Android 13, so, wow, I mean, they could do anything here. Just a regular Android 13, Fusion Android 13. I mean, he does kind of need an LR as well. I mean, not like, oh, he needs an LR like Kefler or Kid Buu, but like, he does need an LR. At some point, he's got to get an LR. All right, so yeah, Android 13, sure, would be fine as well. Baby, I mean, bro, this is crazy, dude. I don't know. Like, what the fuck is going on here? But, like, yeah, eventually Baby needs a Dokkanfest, man. Like, I assume, yeah, wow, Baby Vegeta only has, so the only Baby Vegetas in game is this guy's SSR, and then this guy's SSR. So, maybe that could be what they do, is like a Baby Vegeta that just, like, does multiple transformations into Super Baby 2. Again, I think a lot of GT stuff potentially could be coming to set up Daima stuff properly. So Baby would make a ton of sense, right? And then, that's where they could, EZA Super 17, or again, they could do the Android 13 Dokkanfest and EZA Super 17 as well as an Android option. I mean, it's definitely something they could do, right? And then, Kid Gohan and Goku and Piccolo could be for Garlic Jr. So, I mean, you could see how there's some, put 1 and 1 together and you get 2. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. And then here we have Majin Ku and Do. This was a reply here. I actually like this idea, right? So, like, we potentially get, like, Majin Ku and Do just to further set up some of the Daima stuff potentially coming. I mean, we know Majin Ku damn near ran Dragon Ball Legends, right? So, by the way, I think this would be a fun tag character at some point as well. But, I mean, I think releasing them potentially first, like, individually, then releasing them as a tag later on, to me, is good. Rather than, just blowing a big fat load with starting with tag Ku and Do and then doing them separately later. I think, like, doing them separately now and then drop a tag character later would be good. But, I mean, they're fun. They're fresh and fun. It's one of those things, I think a lot of people would be happy to see them in game. They wouldn't actually carry that much hype as much as people would think, but, I mean, I do think they would be silly and fun. I had God Vegeta pulled up right here because it's like, bro, like, I mean, I feel like this guy should get a Dokkanfest, man. Like, this little shitty banner unit right here. God Vegeta, to me, that'd be awesome. I would be really down for God Vegeta. I do have Mecha Frieza pulled up as well. I mean, again, they could easily drop Mecha Frieza and then EZA this Trunks right there. I think that's a decent option. Mecha Frieza, I mean, as like a Dokkanfest character, I mean, this also could potentially set up well. Like, if they would do like the Namek or ROF or anything like that, Mecha Frieza could potentially help. Although, I mean, so far, Mecha Frieza is not a character that gets big bad bosses, which sucks balls. I don't know what, like, why, you know, I mean, I get, at the start of the Android Saga, like, his entire role in the Android Saga is just to establish how strong Trunks is, right? So, oh my god, Frieza was so crazy, then Trunks shows up and insta-kills him, and then Trunks is talking to the audience and says, yeah, the androids, I can't touch them. So then, you know instantly, like, oh my god, dude, like, he just one-shot Frieza, and then he can't even fight the androids, right? Like, that's the whole point, but, I mean, they still could have given him big bad fucking bosses, man. And then finally, oh, Android 13, yeah. So here's just a bunch of options. I mean, dude, I really shotgunned like 10 options this time. You know, one of the 10 options, and I go, guys, I called it. No. But, yeah, something like this. Probably, I would be okay with mostly anything right now. Cause, I mean, it's very easy with this time slot. Cause if it's a huge dud, we go, fuck it. Global Dokkan celebration, you know, second anniversary celebration of the year, we're good. We'll be fine, right? But, I mean, they could drop a huge banger and get us hyped leading into it. I mean, it's either is fine. Bulma would be sick. I really would be. Is there an option I wouldn't want here? I mean, I guess Turn Up Power God Goku, because, like, we've done so much Turn Up Power. But I do think that would be fun, doing, like, the Yusuke Yu Yu Hakusho Spirit Gun would be fun. You know, Bojack, Tien. A lot of these characters I'd just be down with seeing. So, let me know what you guys would like to see as the next Dokkanfest. Again, I think the official reveal will be on the 28th. Perhaps it could get leaked, you know, any day now. Who knows? We'll see. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.